Everyone thought they knew Caitlin Clark, the star, the record breaker, the unstoppable force on the court. But what if there's more to her story than just the highlight reels and game-winning shots? Some photos from her past have surfaced, and let's just say they change everything. Before she became one of the most electrifying players in college basketball, Caitlin was just a kid with a dream. Growing up in West Des Moines, Iowa, she wasn't just another talented athlete, she was different. While most kids her age played for fun, she treated every game like it was the championship. She played against boys, older kids, anyone who would challenge her. That competitive fire? It didn't just appear overnight, it was there from the start. Her family knew she was special. Her father, a former athlete himself, pushed her to be great. But what really set her apart was her mindset. She didn't just want to play, she wanted to dominate. And she did. By the time she reached high school, she wasn't just the best player on her team, she was one of the best in the country. But here's where things get interesting. Even with all the talent in the world, not everyone believed in her. Some scouts weren't convinced she could make it at the next level. Some even doubted if her game would translate against tougher competition. But Caitlin? She heard all of it. And instead of letting it shake her, she turned it into fuel. When she committed to the University of Iowa, some people questioned her choice. Why not go to a powerhouse program? Why not take the easy road? But that's never been her style. She wanted to build something. She wanted to prove she could make history on her terms. And then came the records, the mind-blowing performances, the unreal shooting range that left defenders helpless. But here's something most people don't know. There was a moment, early in her college career, where things weren't going her way. The shots weren't falling. The critics were getting louder. And for the first time, she started to feel the pressure. Most players would have crumbled. Caitlin? She did what she always does. She fought back. She doubled down on her work ethic. She blocked out the noise. And what happened next? She didn't just get better. She became unstoppable. But there's another side to Caitlin that doesn't always make the headlines. The part of her story that goes beyond the stats. The sacrifices. The hours in the gym when no one was watching. The moments of doubt that she kept hidden. And then, there are the photos. The ones that show a different side of her journey. Not the polished superstar, but the relentless competitor. The kid who refused to give up. The moments that shaped her into the player she is today. Some of these photos are shocking. Not because they expose a scandal or controversy, but because they reveal the raw reality of what it takes to be great. The injuries she played through. The exhaustion in her eyes after grueling training sessions. The quiet moments where she questioned if all the sacrifice was worth it. These aren't just pictures. They're proof of her journey, her struggles, and her resilience. Now, Caitlin Clark isn't just rewriting record books. She's changing the way people see the game. She's proving that confidence and skill can take you further than anyone expects. She's inspiring a whole new generation of young athletes who look up to her, who see what she's done and think, maybe I can do that too. And the best part? She's far from finished. So what's next for Caitlin Clark? Will she continue to dominate? Will she make the leap to the pros and take over the WNBA the same way she did in college? If history has taught us anything, it's this. Never doubt Caitlin Clark. Because every time people think they've seen it all, she finds a way to shock them again. If you were surprised by anything in this video, tell us in the comments. What's your favorite Caitlin Clark moment? And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on more incredible stories. There's plenty more where this came from.